Manfred Böttcher passed control of the family firm over to his son Jan more than 10 years ago. But he still likes to put in his 2 cents worth. The Hamburg company makes cranes for harbors and the steel industry, with customers across the world. The next order is due to be shipped to Pakistan. 90% of Koenigseg's output is sold abroad. Its Asian customers are curious about what's going on in Europe.
I just got an email from Hong Kong asking what's wrong with Angela Merkel. She's on TV all the time in Hong Kong. I reassured him that the euro is still stable.
I just got back from a trip to Asia and the Middle East, Dubai, Oman. Nobody really queries that the business is done in euros. People don't ask about the euro much in general, in fact. What they want to know is the root of these problems in Europe and what's being done about them.
Customers were pleased to see concrete decisions being made at the recent EU crisis summit. Developments on the financial markets spurred on the decision-making in Brussels.
Some people might not like it, but on the other hand, I found it good that the ratings agencies have been applying more pressure.
Was the crisis also an opportunity?
You betcha. As the Chinese say, when one door closes, another one opens, which was clearly the case here with what's happened in Brussels. We can look to the future with optimism.
Hopefully it wasn't too late for it all to be put into practice and for action to be taken.
And decisive action is especially welcome in the business community of Hamburg. Exports are the port city's bread and butter. A rapid solution to the euro crisis was sorely needed. Friedrich Görtz is head of a family-run shoe retailer with a global workforce of over 3,000. His workers appreciate that he abides by old-fashioned values. That includes a hands-on approach.
Of course, when you're here, you have to get involved. Customers come and try on shoes and don't always put them back properly. When you see that, it's an automatic reaction.
Görtz is annoyed that the recent decisions took Brussels so long to make. He says the delay has exacerbated the situation. Could his company do business like the EU?
No, if sales are poor, we have to cut costs. It's our own capital at stake.
So politicians aren't a good example?
Politicians want to be re-elected and spend ever more money. I say to them, my grandma taught me that to save money, you have to spend less than you earn. But in the world of politics, saving just means spending less than you planned. But that's not really saving.
Manfred and Jan Böttcher are similarly skeptical. They're glad the euro crisis appears to be over, but they fear the action taken won't go far enough.
We all have to stop running up new debt.
But you're happy with Brussels' moves?
The decisions made on Friday were absolutely necessary.
Plus, you can't forget countries like Greece either. We also have products that we sell to the Greeks. They're part of our revenue. It's not as if the money were only flowing in one direction.
For these family-run businesses, Europe itself is like a family where everyone pulls together. The Böttchers aren't the only ones hoping that doubts about the future of the euro won't affect their business abroad.